What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Yeah, I know, Rebel. I was saying 11. I was trying to give y'all time for it to close out. Then I was going to open up, but he had a crazy topic. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? I'm off this weekend, and we're trying to make this a ritual. I can't always promise to do late night lives on the weekend. That's causing how my lovely wife is feeling and the things that's going on. So, tonight there will not be any call-ins. I know everybody want to do call-ins, but it won't be tonight. This is going to be basically a refresher from what I reported this morning, just a little bit extra stuff that was not included. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Devin, my number one supporter, 007, Rebel Without a Reason. Oh God, I ain't heard about that. I gotta check that out. Sonya Scrapbook. I'm glad to see her as well. Um, so before I get started, and Kat as well, thank you. Before I get started, I am also currently streaming on Rumble. If you want to look me up on Rumble, it's J News and Views. If you want to head over there, I know a lot of people like going over there because they don't like dealing with YouTube like that. So if you want to head over there, I am not upset at all. So you can go over there if you want. So if you did saw my stream this morning, I'm going to do a refresher of the following. We're going to talk about quickly about what's going on with Alec Baldwin being charged with manslaughter. If you want to see the in-depth about that situation, you can look at my morning stream. We will also talk about TJ Holmes, his situation where he once again doesn't have any penis discipline. We will also talk about Miss Cantrell, Latoya Cantrell, Mayor Latoya Cantrell, who is also got caught with her pants down, messing with an officer. I don't know what it is about mayors and officers, man. I would too, 007. Y'all must have checked my tweet where I said I'll stand behind Alec Baldwin because I sure in the hell wouldn't stand in front of him. We also going to talk about the Biden classified situation, what's going on in details, what's been discovered, what's been found, and everything else that is going on the news as well. Still in the process of we trying to figure out where we're going to move to. As soon as we get that updated, you will know. Hopefully, we'll be out of this damn crazy ass place by the end of February. Well, before the end of February. So hopefully, that's what we're looking at. So without further ado, I know y'all done had a long-winded night with my boy ABL. I'm going to just keep it straight to the point and give it to you raw. Let's jump into the news. So first things first, let's talk about Alec Baldwin. Man. So if you haven't heard, Alec Baldwin and his the other person on set has been charged with what they want to call manslaughter. Now Alec Baldwin is looking at altogether they said 18 months in prison, which I think is a slap on the wrist. All right. But to me personally, I feel like that this jackass should get some years in because it was just straight reckless what they done. But I digress. But anyway, you got a lot of actors now who've seen what's going on with Alec Baldwin are now starting to ask the question about gun safety. And God, let me tell you something. It's very simple. Okay? All you got to do is treat the gun like it's a live gun. Just because you're on a set and you're doing acting, just because you got dummy rounds, you treat that gun like it's a real gun. You check and see it's good. You check the rounds before you go and fire it. Make sure the rounds are dummy rounds. It's not hard. But unfortunately, when you got people that are complacent, this is what happens. Yeah, he probably will, CeeLo. CeeLo says, Joel, he won't see the inside of a cell. He'll do 6 months of house arrest. He probably will. I mean, he's an A-list actor. All right. Now, Hollywood wise, he's probably not going to be a part of no production in the future. But it's all good. I mean, Alec Baldwin is old as fucking dirt. I mean, dude is like literally like what? Yeah, 64 years old. I mean, come on. He's not worried about acting really. He's got a young wife he's got to worry about that can't keep her mouth shut. So that's another thing. I digress. Now we're moving on past crazy ass Alec Baldwin, and we're going to talk about T.J. Holmes. Now, if you don't know who T.J. Holmes is, T.J. Holmes, and no, I know it sounds like a porno star, but he really is an anchor. And Amy Robach, excuse me, got in a lot of BS over before the end of the year because it was exposed that TJ was doing the following to Amy, clapping cheeks all day long. Now, the problem about that is that both of them were married and both of their spouses really didn't know anything about it until the wife of TJ Holmes did some investigating and it came to light. Now, we fast forward after 2 months into this scandal, they've been taken off the air. They're both done lawyered up. They said they're ready to sue the network. But the problem is TJ Holmes just couldn't keep his dick in his pants. Not only was he breaking off her, he was also breaking off one of the interns, the producer, another woman that was an intern, and he tried to break in a chick that was supposed to be a starting reporter. So this dude just went crazy with the penis. And all this time, he was married, and this all started around 2015. Now, a lot of people are saying that they're not going to fire Amy Robach, but they got to figure out what they got to do with TJ Holmes because TJ Holmes checks all the boxes of victimhood. He's black, you know what I'm saying? And he can really play the race card on their ass. So the thing that they got to look at is, are we going to fire TJ or put TJ into into another role in the network? Well, here's the problem with that. They could put him in another role, but then they got to worry about Disney saying that they're worrying about their morality. Isn't that funny? Speaking of Disney worrying about morality, this is the company that was running around here and allowing, kids to be exposed to drag queens and promoting all this LGBTQ alphabet shit to kids under the age of fucking 18. But I digress with Disney whole moral clause. But either way it goes, TJ Holmes probably going to get let go or either in a smaller role. I know Amy Robach is also, they said she probably going to come back, but she won't be on Good Morning America 3. What's up, Bob? My boy, MIT. I'm glad you made it. So, personally, here's my thing about all this. If there wasn't a moral clause, then why in the world you haven't fired them yet? I think the reason why the network hasn't fired these people yet because there's no moral clause in the contract. Because usually in these companies, they have some kind of moral clause, right? That morality clause is something that is preached upon, they're briefed before they take the job. I think in this case that TJ Holmes and Amy Robach did not have a morality clause. And I think because of that, it's kind of hard for them to get rid of them. And I think that's why they got lawyers on standby, ready to negotiate. Hey, if you fire me, I'm going to go out here and I am going to basically take you to the cleaners or try to negotiate some type of payment, and that's just what it is. Now, last but not least, we're gonna talk about Latoya Cantrell. Now, I want to kind of break this down a little bit more and show y'all this story right quick. Give me 1 second here. And please hit that like button while I am speeding through all of this. Give me 1 second. And we're going to pull this up. All right. Now, this is, hold on for a second. I misspelled this woman's name. Okay. Let me see here. Now, I want y'all to know that Latoya Cantrell is supposed to be married. All right. But recently, she's been in a scandal. Oh, yeah, she's a terrible mayor. She's got caught up with the wife of the police officer that used to work in her detail is saying, listen, my husband and me are divorcing because this bitch couldn't keep her legs closed around my husband. Now, she swear out that these are bullshit accusations and that it's being sexist, that it wouldn't happen to a man. Let's rewind right quick here. If that was the truth, Mayor Cantrell, why don't you think TJ Holmes and the other men out here would not be exposed? Yes, you are held accountable for what you do. You slept with another woman's husband, okay? And they have a lot of proof to talk about this. Now, allegedly, this is how it all came out. The husband and the wife, the husband told the wife that his work was basically reprimanding him, all right, about him not having hours, not leading up, that's not measuring up to being a part of her security detail. And when they said the hours not logged up and didn't line up, when you're a police officer and you take an extra job and it's by the courtesy of the police department, you are supposed to log your hours. Your hours are supposed to be not only logged but verified. You are supposed to have whatever way they track it. That if you say, "Hey, I'm supposed to be watching Mayor so and so and part of her detail from 7 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning," there's supposed to be a log of you being there. You could be using the police department vehicle for official business. It could be another government vehicle. Everything that you do is being logged. Woo! $10 from Bob. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Now, when this log started to be audited, there was things on the schedule. I love that sound, man. There was things on the schedule that was not adding up. Okay, these are the times where Miss Latoya Cantrell was not in her office like she's supposed to be, but yet still, here he is hanging out. You know, he's supposed to be working all these long hours. Well, they want to know, what he was doing. Why was he working on the day she wasn't in the office or wasn't on official business? Well, there was someone who I guess worked with the wife as well to verify this, said that her husband, which is Officer Jeffrey Vapey, admitted to her that, listen, you know what I'm saying, I've been sleeping with, what's up, Maurice? My brother. I've been sleeping with I've been sleeping with Mayor Latoya Cantrell. I've been, at her apartment, and every time I'm at her apartment that's being paid by the city, I'm not there for official business. I'm in there getting it in, giving her the business. So the wife is asking for a divorce, and they even got her on the documents under LC. Now, she said she didn't do this. Now, Latoya Cantrell is supposed to be married to her husband, Jason Contrell. Now, I think it's weird that she's got an apartment by herself, and I don't hear nothing about this Jason Contrell. So I'm gonna look up here how this guy look. Jeffrey Vapey. So we're gonna look at the Jeffrey Vapey, okay? So this is Jeffrey Vapey, okay? He look like your old school pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, old Jeffrey Vapey, the second. So he been giving her that work. So let's look at her husband. Now we're gonna look at the husband that she's supposed to be with, Jason Contrell. Now this is who she married, which I'm about to pull up next. Let's see how he looks compared to the husband. Damn. He don't look as distinguished as Jeffrey. 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 He don't look like Jeff. He don't look distinguished as Jeffrey. Oh Lord. Yeah, your wife don't want you, brother. She want Jeffrey. She want a manly man. Damn. That's messed up, man. You can't make this shit up. I mean, you cannot make this up. Now I'm gonna put Jason Contrell and Jeffrey Vapey. I want to see if they got a picture together. If they do, this is gonna be so awkward. Oh, it's gonna be awkward. Awkward. Yeah, man. That's old Jeffrey. Old police, the bodyguard. Look at Jeffrey. Jeffrey say he stay in shape, baby. He go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? He still, he got that old school hard body. The bodyguard. Ain't no Whitney Houston in this shit. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up. I'm being serious. Think about it. Look at this dude. Look, they even got pictures of them together. Hold on for a second. I want y'all to see this. Now she said this is bullshit. But let me look at this picture right here, guys. We're gonna zoom in. You see them walking together, they holding hands. So how you mean to tell me you ain't fucking this man and y'all holding hands? That ain't your husband. Your husband ain't built like that. This man is built in shape. Like he been at the gym all week. Yeah, he look younger. Man, listen, Jason, this is what you need to do, bro. She getting all that money from New Orleans. You need to go ahead on and file for divorce and go ahead on and get you some alimony. That's what all these other men doing with these rich women. Go on do it, bro. Go on get your alimony. Shit, you got proof. Jeffrey done confessed. He been giving her the D all this time and she lying. Why would that man confess to his wife if he was lying? No man, listen, no man. Let me get back to my regular self right quick. God damn it. Listen, guys, no man in their right mind is going to admit to an affair to their wife that they didn't do. No man does that unless they really hate their life and their wife. This man truly fucking was giving his woman the dick. Just what it was. And she can say what she wanted. She got caught. He was going in and out of her apartment. He was staying there for long hours. I mean, come on now. This is the hood version of Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. Except for Kevin is light skinned this time. Man, fuck this. I'm being real. Lying, man. Don't be lying. And then she talking about it's because if she was a man, this wouldn't happen. Are you serious? If this was a man, it was the roles was reversed, it would be worse for you, chick. Are you crazy? It would be so much worse. Stop that shit. We know what you doing. I hope she do get recalled. She need to be recalled because that right there dirty. You got a husband. You breaking up families. You ain't trying to repair the city. You got the city paying for everything, your bills. It's time for you to go. You ain't nothing but a scumbag. That's what you is. A skeezer ass scumbag. Fucking with these people, husbands talking about you ain't did nothing like that. All right, thank you for subscribing, Fitz. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Trying to talk this shit, talking about you ain't did nothing like this. Crazy. Oh, we got some more stuff coming up here. We go to my favorite place of news. All right, so we're gonna talk about Biden pervertis. So if you haven't heard about Biden lately, Biden is running around here with classified documents every damn way in his house, in his damn garage, in his Corvette, in his damn wife's drawer, in his damn cabinet. You know what I mean? He's got it in the damn out there in the yard where the damn doghouse is. He got it in the kennel. He got it everywhere. Now, he gave consent Friday for the FBI to search his home. Now, he did it voluntarily. Now, here's the thing about this is that if you took possession of these classified documents, you know you was wrong. Why in the hell are you trying to go out here and try to defend your wrongness? There's nothing to defend. Wrong is wrong. You are not allowed to have classified shit that ain't been declassified in your possession. And you was also vice president. None of this shit got declassified. See, the difference between him and Trump was Trump shit was declassified. His wasn't at all. According to the FBI, that's what they're saying. They got all his files and memorabilia and everything. So he basically consented because if he didn't consent it, they was gonna do a search warrant, and that would have made matters worse on his part. So that's why he went on consenting. Don't let these liberals fool you talking about he ain't got nothing to hide. He got a lot to hide. I just want to know is the DOJ gonna hold him accountable? I want to know if Congress gonna hold his ass accountable. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get my rumble up. Let me put it there for you right now. Hold on. I'm finna get it to you right now. Hold on. I'm finna send it to you on my chat. Let me get on my phone right quick. Cause y'all told me that you can't find my rumble. Let me get on my phone right quick. Oh, let me cut this down. Sorry about that. I'm typing it right now, y'all. All right, it should come up. When I do it, yeah, it's up. Yeah, click on it now. It's there. Go on and follow your boy. It's all in there. Yeah. So let's go on here and let's talk about this joint here. And go to the next part of this This thing here. All right, let's talk about the attack on Atlanta. I did not know about this. I just got that. I was just told about this tonight. So let's go up here right quick. Yeah, I'm getting there. If I can get to 100, it'd be a blessing. All right. So downtown rioting was allegedly started by a far left activist Atlanta Saturday night's protest. Began at a protest about the death of an activist from our community. Fox 5 reported that protests became riotous after activists intervened, began throwing bricks at buildings and setting fires to police vehicles. Antifa played with Atlanta's cops. Antifa discovered the truth. Antifa gathering for revenge on law enforcement after the shooting of their gunmen in their autonomous zone business was smashed and an Anglican church was established. Vehicle was on fire. All right, so let's talk about how all this happened. All right, so recently Atlanta is about to build a facility called Cop in this area of Atlanta called Cop City. It's basically a unincorporated area of Atlanta. Out there is a bunch of nomads, like gypsies or whatever you want to call, drug heads, homeless people, everybody in these camps. Now, before the police decided to start breaking ground to prepare to start the work on the site for this training facility, I think it's supposed to open sometime the end of this year or next year. They made an announcement for everyone to leave the area. Well, y'all know how it is when Antifa get crunk. They didn't want to leave the area. They started throwing rocks and bricks at people, and I think dude even shot at the police. Well, either way it goes, they decided to just go ahead on and do what they supposed to do as police officers, protect themselves. And that's what they did. And because of this, the guy the activist that got popped was supposed to be some kind of community activist. I don't know how you're a community activist when you're living out in the woods, but I digress. And now this is where we at. These protesters acting a damn fool. And oh yeah, by the way, it was a white dude that got killed. That's why a lot of people ain't making noise on Fox, on CNN about it. Now, let's see what else we got. Hold on, guys. Got all these pop-ups. I don't know what this is. All right, let's talk about some more news about Tony Dungy. Okay, in this March for Life. Man, Tony Dungy is another one that failed for the I am sorry bullshit from the liberal pressure. All right, so let's talk about it. So, Tony Dungy has been a conservative all his life since he's been a coach for football and a player in the NFL before becoming a coach. He has 2 Super Bowls. He is a Hall of Famer. He is a legend. He is a sportscaster. He's everything that you would want to see in a black American, right? That's what they say. Black Americans don't never have any damn opportunity. Well, all he stated was that he felt that it was his duty to go to the March for Life and to stand up for the babies that do not have no voice in the matter of being able to be born. Y'all guys know how that goes. Y'all know how it went when he said that. You know the radical left was in the building immediately and told him, Tony, what are you doing? You stupid bastard. You are a racist. It's what you are. You are a fucking racist. You don't deserve to be on any networks. You're a bigot. Remember when you said that Michael Sams couldn't play in the NFL because he was gay? Yeah, you're a bigot. That's what you are. You still think like that. All right. Rewind, take two. Let's talk about the openly first draft player that they had back in 2015. Do y'all remember that? I remember it good as yesterday. Everybody was going crazy. Michael Sams, they said he was so brave. He said that he was openly gay. Blase, blase, blase. Everybody had said, well, yeah, man, if you gay, that's your business. We'll keep you, we'll let you, be a part of our team, as long as you know to keep your hands to your damn self. Well, guess what? Michael Sam never got a chance to play. He didn't get picked up at all in the draft pick. Then finally, some team did give him a shot. I think it was the Tennessee Titans, but he wasn't a good player. He wasn't a good player. He fucking sucked. He couldn't, I think he was a linebacker. He couldn't match assignments or nothing. He was mediocre at best. So what did they do? They kicked him off. Bro, we can't even keep you on the practice team. You're no good. So because of that, him and his lover at the time, because he had a white liberal boyfriend. I don't know if they got married or whatever. That's it. I haven't heard about Michael Sam since. I don't know what that dude's doing. He came out, he said what he said, and then he didn't live up to his abilities, and they tossed him to the side. But that's another story. I digress. Then they talked about the active player, I think that plays for the Raiders, that's openly gay. Okay, so what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But this is not talking about in the alphabet soup group. We're talking about people being able to stand up for children that lives are getting stuffed out because parents, most of the time, 80% of the time, no, I'm being too nice. 90% of the time, do not want to take responsibility for their actions. While the other 10%, it could be medical or other. And that's me being nice with that 10%. If you really look at it, it's 98%, 97%, because it's 3% of the population have all this incest and violations and stuff like that going on in the world today and have to cause for the child to be aborted. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. But you know what? Just because Tony Dungy wanted to make that March for Life, now all of a sudden he had him issue an apology because he had to be able to keep his job on whatever network that he's on. I understand what they probably told him. Hey Tony, oh let me get my real voice. Excuse me, Tony. I know you're a great coach, a Hall of Famer, two-time Super Bowl winner, but I need you to do one favor for me. I need you to go out there, get on your Twitter, your social media, your Instagram, and I need you to send an apology. I need you to tell them that you're going to do whatever you have to do to more understanding, to do more research, and to be a better American for the Wokians. Okay? Hell no, I ain't going to do. Yes, you are. If you want to keep this job, I know you like that $15 million a year. Gonna do it. That's right. Okay, got it. Got it. You got it. Are you typing? Are you logged in? Okay. Let me see. Let me see a screenshot. Oh, that's what I like to see. This is beautiful. This is great. I like it. I like it. Yes. Thank you for bending your knee and open your mouth and accepting your defeat. Have a great day. That's what happens when you apologize to these motherfuckers. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing. And I don't care what anybody say. If you say it, stand by it, damn it. That's just how I am. I'm the same way in my life. If I say something when it comes to an issue like my beliefs and my morals, I stand by it. There is times with my coworkers that I have had a misunderstanding, but I stood by what I said and they respected that. I respect the person to stand by what they said, even if I don't fucking like it, versus someone who's saying some shit and they want to take it back because they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Hell to the nah. Stand by what you said. Fuck them. And that's what Tony should have done. In fact, if I would have been Tony, I would have threw the headset at him. You can have this shit. I have my own podcast. I don't need to do this shit. I'm Tony Dungy. I don't need this. You have that. I'm not apologizing for shit. All because the man wanted to go to the March of Dimes. But what can you say when you live in a world, and it's the last topic, and I'm gonna wrap it up for the night because I got to get up early in the morning for my son. But watch this topic here. This is what happens when you live in a world where you live in a world where now Miss Universe is really Bonnet. not not Bonnet, but Bonnet. Oh, you can't make this shit up. That's right. This Miss Universe is more manly than you are. God damn. That's where we at, guys. This is where we at. This is where we at. You can't make this shit up. R. Bonnie Gabrielle, a natural man, beat real women. You know. Oh, God, Jesus. You know, when I look at this shit, guys, what I miss growing up in that. I miss growing up in the early 2000s and the late 90s, bro. I really do. Let me tell you why I miss it. Because back then, we didn't have all this bullshit. Okay? People were considered people. Okay? If you was a man, you were considered a male. Biological. If you was a woman, you was considered a woman. Biological. Okay? Not to mention, people didn't give a shit in the military when they had the don't ask, don't tell. Nobody gave a shit about your sexual orientation. We just wanted to make sure you could protect our ass when we got in the fight. Okay? No one cared. Okay, so what? If you held hands and kissed in public and you was the same sex, you got some, crazy looks. But whatever. It was your business. That was your little zone when you did it. You might get some old person, bless you out saying, don't be doing that because you got children here, and all that bullshit, but that's life, whatever. But still, it was not as crazy as it is now. If someone would have told me that in the year 2023, when I was a kid back in 2001, graduate from high school, that there would be a man be voted as Miss Universe that got some titties, I would have laughed. I'm like, man, what the fuck ever? Stop. Stop this shit. Stop it. But guess what? This is where we at. Our Bonnie Gabrielle. Look at that. Who would have ever thought? This is your Miss Universe. Mr. Universe. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is Mr. Universe. I don't give a shit. I ain't calling her no Miss. And it's not hate speech. This is real. I mean, it's just what it is. Because this is crazy. Now, they said she's the first Filipino American man, not woman, man, to be crowned USA. Because this is what makes me mad about this whole thing, about this biology. If you feel like you're a woman or whatever, that's fine. That's your personal preference. That's your mindset, whatever. But when your ass get ready to be identified by the cops, they don't know if you passed away, especially. They ain't got time to figure out if you're a transgender. They gonna look at your bone structure and they gonna say you a damn man. That's what they gonna say. They gonna look at your bone density, your bone structure, and say that is a man. They're not gonna sit there and say, well, you know what? The bone structure. I mean, she's got chiseled cheekbones on the jaw, but I want to say that's a trans woman. You know, this skeleton got hips, but the way the muscle tone is left, I think this could be a trans. This could be a trans man. Nobody ain't gonna be saying this shit. Nobody's got time for that, and it makes me mad that we as American people have gotten to the point that we so sensitive that we cannot talk like this because it's considered hate speech. How is it considered hate speech when biology is the truth? You went to school for biology. I mean, it's still there. Do you know in these other countries you can't do this shit? In these other countries, we the only country you can be able to do this shit. In these other countries, they killing people. All right, Bob. Kid, thank you for the donation, brother. I appreciate you once again. Now, she talking about she had 3 months to prepare. Now, there's a lot of... Now, this is what's crazy. The person that purchased Miss Universe is also a transgender person. Now they trying to say Ann Jacopong, Jacatalapid, whatever her name is. I'm gonna call her Ann JJ. They're saying that Ann JJ is rigged this damn competition so that way this transgender woman who is biologically a damn man could win the competition. Damn it. You know they ain't gonna have that shit in Quaidar. Quaidar kick their ass. They better not. They better not. They better not do it in Quaidar. Quaidar will go the fuck off. You'll never see that competition in Quaidar. I did not know that. That's something new. CeeLo, don't you make me laugh, dog. I'm trying to be professional tonight, man. Don't be doing that shit. I'm just saying, man. I mean, I need y'all to really understand where I'm coming from with this. It sounds a lot suspect to me. They talking about, well, it was fair. She was beautiful. Beautiful? Listen, I understand the breasts and all, and don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Filipino trans women out there that look like real solid natural women because they know how to make their body look like that. But buddy, look at them thighs. Those are not no damn woman thighs. Do you see that structure? That's a man thigh. That's a dead giveaway right there. Ain't no woman thighs built like that. Even women that work out bodybuild ain't got no deep, damn thick, and shit. That is all man. I tell you one thing. I bet you get in a bar fight with her. I bet you she go against another woman, she'll whoop that ass. Oh, Rebel, you know they do that. Rebel, they don't do that no more. Why they need to do that for? They don't do no tuck. It is. CeeLo, look at that shit. That is a man thigh. You get man. Look, I'm going. Let me. I gotta blow it up. That is men thigh. That listen. That's a man thigh. You can tell that's a man. No man, no woman. Listen, no dude on this earth can't tell me they don't see the difference. And don't give me that. Oh well, she works out. No, motherfucker, that's a man. All right, I'm just saying, man, this is crazy. But this is where we at. But we should have known it was head to. What happened last year? Who was on what? What was one of them girls that was on? No, not Little Miss Louisiana. It was somebody else that was transgender that made it to Miss something. Yeah, yeah, it did. That was a big man. That's all man. Right, all that, yeah. And like I said, I'm not knocking anybody for what they want to do. Okay, please, by all means. I ain't got nothing against trans women, men, or whatever. That's your thing. You want to dress up like a man and you really a woman, that's you. You want to dress up like a woman, you really a man, that is you. I just get mad and pissed off is when y'all take it to the extreme talking about y'all can start having periods and babies and shit. That's when I get pissed off. Or when y'all start taking things away from real women that are in competition. Now, if y'all want to do y'all a trans pageant, that's on y'all. I'm cool with it. That's your business. But you know why they'll never do that? Because there'll never be nobody to view it. So that's why they are coming in on people shit. Exactly, CeeLo. They start doing it to small children. And I have another issue too that I'm telling you that's coming up soon. They're gonna try to do everything they can now, since they done went into the women's sport and doing this. Don't be surprised they're gonna try to go up here and get trans men to start going into the men's sport. They're gonna go and they're gonna do it softly. Watch and see now. I'm telling you what I'm already seeing. It's coming because it's getting to that point. They're trying to make a point. And I'm telling you now, when they start doing that, it's not going to be good because dudes are not going to stand for it. We're not. We're not going to stand for it. I'm not going to be looking at a football game where there's a trans man trying to tackle a grown ass man. It ain't going to work for me. Nobody's going to feel comfortable with that. I'm not going to feel comfortable with that. So, no, bro. They need to stop this shit. This shit's getting out of hand. For real. All right, guys. I have gave y'all 50 minutes of my time. I love each and every one of you. Okay. Once again, my wife and me said we enjoy y'all. It is 12:07. I have to get my black ass to bed so I can be able to take my son to work in the morning. I want to give a shout out to the people that donated. I want to give a shout out to Fitz, who just joined. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. Shout out to CeeLo for coming into as well. CeeLo, I like your style. Guess what, buddy? Um, you and Fitz will get what they call moderator status. So let me go ahead on here and get you part of the moderator game. CeeLo, you are now part of the moderator family. Thank y'all very much. I'm doing that because I have so many people that I'm starting to see going to start trickling in. So listen, I am going to start doing my streams on the days I am off. Next weekend I have to work. My schedule is pretty much probably going to be nuts as always because I work on the weekends. But I will be streaming again Monday because I take Sundays off because I like the game. Monday I will probably stream if I'm not taking medicine for this damn tooth. I will be down for a couple of days on the 14th of February because I am supposed to be getting this tooth pulled the fuck out. I got two tooths that got to be on two teeth that has to be taken out on the back, and there's some other work they got to do to my teeth. So I probably will be down for those couple of days, but I will still give y'all the memes like I always do, so y'all have something to laugh about until I get back on my feet and start talking more shit like always. But anyway, if you've made it to the end, please like, share, subscribe. Also, too, I'm gonna continue to piss off every liberal I fucking see. Until then, I'm taking my black ass to bed. I'm out.